This is Joe, and this is Joe's Project Car. Joe has been my podcast co-host for over 300 episodes, and now he's a new dad. As a result, he hasn't had much time to work on his Nissan. So here's the plan. We're gonna give Joe a full car guy makeover. We're gonna teach him tips and tricks for basic maintenance, help him install some awesome upgrades, then get him behind the wheel so he can learn to push his Z to the limit.
Joe, tell us about this beauty.
This old Z boy is a 1984 Datsun Z31 300ZX, the year that they switched over from Datsun to Nissan, so it has both badges on the back. VG30 engine, V6, non-turbo, running a little rough. Through our friend Henry, posted it in the car channel. Hey, here's an $800 Z if anyone wants. So everyone was like, Joe's gotta get this. We did a video where we drag raced all our project cars. She runs pretty smooth. This last time when I drove it up the hill though, it's bogging down. So at least the spark plugs, maybe fuel delivery system is a little wonky. I had a really good version of this before called the Shiro Special. It was a turbo. I worked on that and learned that this engine is super hard to work on. Me and Nolan actually changed the spark plugs on the old one and it took us 2 days and we had to make a tool. So since then I've been really leery about working on Z's, especially because I have a baby now. It's like I don't have any time to work on it.
What I think is if we can make this thing a lot more reliable, you're gonna have a lot more motivation.
Yeah.
To just because if you're able to just drive it around every day, you're gonna fall back in love with it again.
Yeah.
This car needs a lot of work since it's been sitting for so long, so the first thing we're gonna be tackling is the brakes, which are super crusty and not really safe to drive on. So this is a super straightforward job and everything is going smoothly, except both of the rear calipers seized. So it is the next day working on the Z. Unfortunately, I have a very, very special talent, which involves me taking perfectly good running and driving cars and leaving them either on the back of a flatbed or on jack stands. And that's the case with this guy too. It arrived here at the office on the back of a flatbed because both of the rear calipers were seized. But we're moving on from that today, not because we fixed it, but because I want to do something else, and that is cleaning Joe's engine bay so that when he gets those tasty modifications, he can be looking buongiorno. Look at that, just melting away. It's filthy though.
Whoa! That thing looks way cleaner. The engine bay is actually white.
Now that we got all that taken care of, let's go ahead and roll it in the garage so we can get those spark plugs changed out.
You said last time that you did the spark plugs on a previous version of this car that you had that it was absolutely horrific.
It was a nightmare.
It was nightmare of monumental proportion, like being in gulag with only right meat to eat. Unlucky day.
But anyway, so what we're doing is you have a whole bunch of harnesses here, scooting all this to the side, and suddenly that task seems a lot less scary. It helps having petite feminine hands whenever you're working on cars. Let's start pulling spark plugs.
All right. Oof. There's nuts. Some little squirrel left nuts in here, dude. That's sick.
Holy shit, Joe.
Gnarly.
That is dirty.
That explains it running so bad. Yeah. That's gnarly as hell.
For reference, here's where we're supposed to be.
Yeah. I'm not an expert, but I'm learning a lot right now. And my back hurts. And that's kind of the point of all this, honestly, is for me to learn more about cars and be more confident. So I'm happy for this whole experience.
So we have 6 spark plugs. We don't have any backups.
Yeah.
And we'd hate for one of these to drop and shatter that porcelain tip right there.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of painter's tape. Check it out.
Oh, here we go.
So now, trying to get in this tight space, we're not as worried about it just dropping down uncontrollably.
Yes. First one out. Number 2 down. Ooh, who got 3?
I did.
All right, so I just replaced the distributor cap. This is the main electricals that go in that run it. Look at me, I'm learning.
Today is National Donut Day and we are celebrating big. You can get 3 t-shirts for the price of 1. That's right, 3 shirts for the price of 1. My bosses are not happy, but we're going crazy. The event ends on Monday. Get your 3 shirts for the price of 1 right now.
Man, there's a lot of goodies in there, and I'd love to get my grubby little mitts on them, but Zach's office is protected by an incredibly tight and squeaky door.
No, absolutely not.
Thanks to today's sponsor, WD-40 brand, Zach's goodies are all mine. You see, WD-40's Easy Reach makes it easy to get the classic WD-40 multi-use product into these hard-to-reach spots. These hinges are tight all over, but with this flexible metal straw, I can get behind them. It holds its shape, making it great to use here or on stuck nuts, bolts, and tight spots in your car, loosen latches and stuck trunk locks, or use it to fight back moisture and corrosion, saving you costly trips to the mechanic. Now, normally to get into Zach's office, I would have to hire a whole heist team and concoct some sort of cackamamie scheme, but today I'm saving days of planning and hundreds of thousands of dollars with WD-40's Easy Reach. You just apply it to the hinges, lubricate the lock, use a key, I have a key, and we're in. Now this is the life. If you want a product that can lubricate, protect against rust, and save time and money in the garage or elsewhere, use WD-40 Easy Reach. Click the link below to learn more. Nitro. Yo, I'm already in. I don't need your help anymore.
All right, everything's connected. Moment of truth. Let's start.
Are you a little nervous?
Yeah.
That one's in all the way. Try that.
Whoa.
Exactly.
What was it?
Loose plug.
Hell yeah, we did it.
Yeah, shut her off.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
Now that the car is roadworthy and won't fall apart, it's time to steeze up this fine automobile.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah?
Hey.
I'm just reading adventure rides. Do you need me for something?
Yeah, I need you for something. You want to come to the garage? You've worked hard. You've seen all aspects of building a car. You've had your highs and your lows.
Yeah.
Today, that's all gonna pay off.
Whoa! What?
We got some wheels. We got some coilovers.
This is like Christmas. Oh my God, I love you guys.
Happy birthday, early
you.
Christmas.
Dude.
Thank you.
You like it? Like the wheels?
Yeah,
I love
what do you
those
think?
wheels.
Sweet.
Enki comps?
Yeah. Dude, you know the wheel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love these, dude. Hell yeah. Every day I get happier and happier to work on this thing. Last night it started up. The last thing we did, it finally started up. So today it's like, this is like the cherry on top.
Hell yeah.
Well, hopefully we don't break any more stuff. So.
I mean, we probably will.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Okay, so I think we're gonna start with the rear coilovers. So to do that, we gotta take out some of the interior stuff.
Yeah.
But I know your hatch does not work
Oh,
properly.
you found that out, huh?
Yes. I got some new struts for you. We'll throw those in. It'll make it a lot easier to get in there and actually work in the interior.
Perfect. Dude, so much easier.
Does it hold it
Look
up
at
by
that.
itself? Hey.
Start taking this carpet out properly. Oh God, dude.
I've never seen speakers covering a shock tower. That's crazy.
I know, it's weird.
Dude, that tire saw 9/11 and the Berlin Wall fall.
This tire was 30 years old when it saw 9/11.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's a lot of detritus in here, huh?
Nice word, Tristan.
Thank you,
Is
man.
that how you pronounce it?
My parents used to punish me by making me read.
All right, so our next step is to take the rear strut and spring out. Divide and conquer, boys.
Okay. Let's compare it to the new one.
I love them.
Jimmy, watch your ankles, please.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's not out yet.
Whoa!
Nice.
There you go.
Ta-da!
Hell yeah. There we go. Oh.
Woo! We're about to put the rear coilovers on. This is the first type of suspension I've ever worked on, so it's a little scary to me, but I feel confident. It's only like a couple bolts.
You got this, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steph.
This is a really nice piece. So we got a 3-bolt setup.
Jimmy has just informed me that this is a really nice piece, so.
Yeah. Well, these are our Power Tricks coilovers. We got Swift springs on them.
I'm like genuinely excited for you.
Honestly, I don't want this to end. This is like a good book.
Dude, don't worry, this is purgatory, bro. This is gonna last forever, dude.
It's gonna be a really comfy setup for you. It's not
Nice.
gonna be too harsh.
My first coilover ever.
Throw it in, Joe. All right, just hold it steady, okay?
Yep. Oh, this is gonna be low, huh?
Yeah, dude. So I just adjusted the rear coilover just a smidge for us so we can get a little bit more dialed in ride height. So right now it's at 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
That looks great.
All right, last thing we need to do for our rear coilover is torque it to spec, which is about 50
50 foot-pounds, yeah.
foot-pounds. So there we go, right?
That's it. Now that we've got the coilover done on this side, we should probably finish this brake job that you started 2 days ago.
I got part of the caliper on. Now I'm just gonna put the rest of the caliper on. I did this all by myself.
Do you feel proud?
I do feel proud. Meanwhile, Steph and I are putting in work removing these ball joints.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
I wasn't scared at all.
We're almost done. All we have to do is put the front coilovers on, hook up the brakes, and put the wheels on, and then we're done for the day.
There's still stuff tomorrow.
No. This is like Disneyland week pass.
Would you like to do the honors?
Wow.
Look at that, baby. Guys, we need to promise each other, even after we're done with this build, we're still gonna hang out.
Shut up, dog.
Never.
All right, buddy, I got a choice for you. We can either go with the Enki center cap, or we can throw on these little Z decals.
That's sick.
I kind of like that better.
I like that better.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There we go.
Hanky. All right, so unfortunately we didn't get everything done today. We got some loose ends to tie up. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope nothing surprises me because I'm gonna have some water in my mouth.
Hi, Joe. We got like 4 hours to finish this thing.
What? You want to put the front brake on?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I'm trying to just think about stuff before I do it now because yesterday I put the brake line on and then realized that I put the wrong side on first. So today it's all about consciousness, and we used to have a saying in the restaurant business, hurry up and slow down. Do stuff confidently and fast, but also think about what you're doing. I'm gonna change out the fuel filter because I looked up a video last night and I feel pretty confident about it. Now it's really snug on there.
You need to make it heat it up.
Not the fuel line.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Oh, it's pretty
that's
bad.
pretty gross.
It's pretty bad.
All right, it's time to start this baby up. See how she purrs. Moment of truth. Here we go.
What is that?
What is that?
That's weird.
What the is that?
That's a ghost.
What the Why did it go backwards?
I don't know. This is
Dude, this thing's
weird.
haunted. Should we take lunch? Let's take lunch. Sometimes you just gotta spend an hour in the forums to figure out what the heck's going on. And thankfully, we got to the bottom of this mystery.
So a little bit more about the Z31. I got this about a year and a half ago, I want to say. And then I had my kid. And it just kind of sat in my driveway for 10 months. The more it sat, the less I wanted to work on it. And it's really kind of breaking my heart to see it in the driveway just rot away. So I'm hoping that by the end of this build, it's gonna be shown the love that it deserves. And I'm just so grateful that all these people, all my homies are willing to help me on it. This is like truly one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me. What's bugging me right now is that is a new headlight and that one's all faded.
See what I mean? Now he's starting to care.
Piece it
You're starting
together.
to piece it together.
Oh wait, so being a car guy is just finding little things that bug you constantly?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I get
He's
it
finally
now.
getting it.
All right, the car is looking amazing. Now it's time to get you blindfolded and take you to a second location.
My favorite part. That's where people get murdered.
It's Murder Joe! We're out here at Willow Springs Raceway. Joe is on his way and he has no idea what's about to happen. Joe, you made it, dude. You can take your blindfold off.
Dude, what the hell? Why did you have me drive here blindfolded? I knew we were going to Willow. GPS told me.
Well, it wouldn't be a surprise otherwise.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a really good surprise.
What's going on?
All right, we've got a course set up for you out there. We're gonna have you run it, do some lessons, then we'll have you run the course again and see how much you can improve. First, we had him lay down a base time lap. Nice, nice, nice. Let it run out a little bit. There we go. Good, good, good. Exactly, exactly. Into the chicane. Perfect. Go out to the left. Nice. Very nicely done, Joe. A little bit of brake. There you go. Wonderful. All right, remember, we saw him right here. He put down a respectable 47.57 seconds. Not bad, Joe, but you can do better.
I know my problem areas. I know where we can go.
Awesome. It definitely smells like gas.
Yeah.
Okay, for our first exercise, Joe, we are gonna focus on braking and what it feels like when your front tires lose traction. We're gonna accelerate towards those cones down there. Once we hit them, you're gonna slam on the brakes as hard as you can, and we're just gonna see what happens. Oh, I didn't expect that. I want you to feel the sensation through the steering wheel when those front tires lock up, so you know what that feels like when we're doing it out on the track or any other hard driving situation. Let's run it back and let's brake a little later. Oh yeah, slid a little bit. I think I wanted you to hit the same braking mark, but once you feel the wheels lock up, let off the brake pedal a little bit so you regain grip in those front tires, and brake. Nice, yeah.
I feel like I can go way harder on the brakes than I was before.
Now you know what your brakes can do.
Yeah.
This exercise right here, we're gonna find out what these front tires can do. We've set up a cone in the middle here. We're just gonna go in a big circle, faster and faster and faster until we start to experience understeer in these front tires. Understeer is when the front tires lose grip, as opposed to oversteer, which is when the rear tires lose grip and you do a 6 slide. Let's get in the car again and start doing some circles.
Smashing.
Cue the jazz music. Hold this angle and let's just speed up and see what happens. Okay, I feel the rear end stepping a little bit.
It's under.
Okay, that's understeering right there. Yeah, I could feel the front and the rear end kind of switching.
Yeah.
It's kind of switching out between oversteer and understeer, which is a little concerning.
Right there.
Yeah, that's, oh, but so you can feel the car rotate
But when
though.
that's when I let off.
When you let off, exactly. Keep that in mind though.
Yeah.
When you let off, you get lift off oversteer, which you can use to rotate the car. Yeah, see, there you go. Ah, my neck hurts. To be 100% honest, I don't know if I learned anything from that.
No, but I felt confident enough that when it started to understeer, I let off and jerked it a little bit and I could oversteer and skid out of it.
I want you to just take this all the way down the straightaway around the bend, do a big oval, and just deep breaths.
Yeah.
Center yourself,
Okay.
and then we'll go for it.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks, man. This week has been really crazy. I did not expect this at all. To be doing this is like a dream for me. The cherry on top is that it's my own car that I get to keep afterwards and make better. And now I have the confidence to fix it myself, go to the track if I want to, take it to shows. And I think it's been such a valuable experience for me. Really appreciate these guys.
Okay, Joe, you are cleared to go. Okay, and he's away. Here we go. Here we go. 47.57 is the time to beat.
Come on, give it the beans, Joe!
All right, he's gonna keep it in second gear through here, which I think is wise.
Yeah!
It's a tricky section that we set up right here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
But you know what? He is being smooth, and smooth is fast. I think he's got it, dude. He's got this.
Oh my gosh.
Through the second chicane, the big one.
Oh
bus
my
stop.
God. Who is this man? I can't recognize him.
All right, here he comes for the slalom. This has been tough for Joe, but that looks like his best one yet.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Your time. 45.02.
Yeah! Hell yeah! I almost broke into the 44s, but I'm
Almost.
so happy with that. I'm so juiced up right now. I can't believe it. That was super fun. And now I got a whole list of stuff that I want to do to this car.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
I hear you haven't named this puppy yet.
David Freiberger told me that cars need to earn their names. I feel like with all the work we put in it this week, I'm gonna name it Clarence.
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 Clarence? Oh my God. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Get this camera away from it. We'll see you next time. Clarence. Clarence! Clarence!
Before you go, I gotta do one more thing. Yeah!